Hey, good morning, guys. Yesterday was phenomenal. My numbers all day long, for the most part, were good. Like I said, I still don't know about that 140, 180. I still haven't really looked into it. Like, there's different guidelines I noticed between health professionals, so that can get exhausting. But if you're going by, say, close to 140, that's about what my numbers were close to most of the day, between 140, and at other times, I want to say in between breakfast, like after having like a snack, my blood sugars went down to like 115. Last night I had a baked potato and I had some broccoli, and my numbers after working out last night went down to 103. So I'm pretty pleased with those results. I had a baked potato, loaded it up with some garlic salt. Yes, I know with salt, so I really don't season my food a whole lot, but I did use garlic, salt, and pepper. I just did some walking. I didn't do any weights last night. I'll do weights tonight. Actually, I don't per se work from opening to close today, but I do open at 8 o'clock, and I will not leave until 6. So, because I'll have to go from meat department to produce. So I'll be doing that from 4 to 6 into produce. But anyway, overall, you know what? I'm pretty happy. I'm satisfied. I'm seeing the results that I want. I don't know, it just seems like the more I'm limiting my fat intake, the better results I'm seeing. So, I mean, that's what I'm going with. Definitely what I'm going with. But ultimately, too, here come July, when I get my A1C results and everything like that, I let that speak for itself, I guess you could say. But like I said, I'm pretty happy. I get to eat potatoes, and a lot of them, and I'm not seeing any blood sugar spikes because I'm not putting the wrong stuff on there. And you know what? That just flies in the face of low carbers. It does. Potatoes aren't going to make you fat. They aren't going to spike your insulin if you're limiting your fat intake. And especially if you're limiting it to less than 30 grams a day. And especially if it's not animal fats. Like I said, I mean, you can't argue with results. I mean, you can, but it's not going to get you anywhere. You know, and always I gotta remember to remain humble. I never want to be overly confident or cocky. Maybe I could be overly confident, but definitely not cocky. Just kind of giving a nod to one of my coworkers who drove by just now. But overall, I'm definitely happy. And like I said, I've been wanting to remain positive for months on end. And I'm still going to remain positive, even if, say, I don't completely ditch my type 2. Alright? Say that I might have to just depend upon my metformin for the rest of my life. You know what? If that's what I have to do, then I'm accepting that that's what I have to do. But that doesn't mean I'm still not going to eat healthy. That doesn't mean I'm still not going to have the starchy carbs. I'm going to have a lot of them. And it's, like I said, the Mastering Diabetes book, that was the best book that I believe that I could have ever read. I mean, People driving through here like crazy. And there's a preschool that's a few doors down from me, and people just want to, they're not doing 25 miles an hour. And sometimes I'll see a line of cars, and then there's a car that'll get, somebody that will get an impatient. Cars don't get impatient, people do. But anyway, like somebody will get impatient and they'll whip around, and it's like, there could be a kid, you know, a father and a son, or a mother and a son or daughter or whatever, crossing the road. But I don't know, just people don't get it. You know, they don't get it until something serious happens. And then there's just some of those people who just don't get it at all, even after something happens. And makes me irritated. But anyway, guys, I just want to get on here and let you know what my results have been. I went out in the backyard and I walked for about 45 minutes. I did indulge a little bit on peanuts, and that's one thing I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on is peanuts. Well, mixed nuts, peanuts, because I love those, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna do away with them, but I'm definitely gonna limit them, or keep my eye out. No more than a serving a day, because a serving is 15 grams. So that's like half of my daily fat intake if I were to do that. But, you know what? I think everything will be good. Everything will pan out. I'm definitely positive about this. And like I said, we'll let the results speak for themselves in July. All right, guys. As always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.